Hello and good morning, everybody. Those of you who have joined this webinar on career prospects in audiology, I welcome all of you who have joined this webinar. I am Professor Satya Mahapatra, the founder director of Institute of Health Sciences. I have the pleasure of being in this profession of audiology for more than 4 decades. More than 4 decades I have spent in this profession, so I have enough experience to talk about what this audiology profession is all about. But then, let us understand why anybody should go for a career at all in such a profession. Many people who are interested to have a decent life, good life, want to take up a rewarding career. What is a rewarding career is something when you do it, you have the satisfaction, the job satisfaction of doing something relevant, something good. You enjoy doing it. You want to take a career that has monetary rewards as well. That is, you are remunerated adequately. Then there is social recognition. If your profession is something good, the society considers it a respectable profession, then you feel important, you feel good. Medical professions in general, whatever be your specialization, society considers it in high esteem, high regards. You feel good. Then there are risks in your profession. There are some professions that are very risky to your life, or causes you plenty of inconvenience. That is, you may have to have sleepless nights, plenty of stress of job. Well, naturally you would like a career that has a balance between family, your personal needs, and the career growth path. There are very few professions which are so good. After 12th standard, mostly you want to get into a specific path, specific career. If you choose the right career after plus 2 or 12th standard, your life, your career goes into a specific, determined, decided way, and your destination is very satisfying. The goal is achieved. Those who fail to choose the right path, they are confused. Subsequently, they move from one to another, and by chance they get something good. Otherwise, their time is wasted. Their career is gone. So it's very much essential that you choose a right path. 12th standard, when you pass, your age is something like a teenager. At such age, you may not have a broader prospect of life, nor you may have a wider knowledge of all the possibilities, all the available opportunities. You may not have. So it's essential that you listen to some people who are matured, who know things for sure, and who can give you proper guidance. Well, after 12th, if you select a path that is having all these possibilities of remunerative profession, satisfying profession, socially recognized profession, I think audiology is a beautiful balance. Many people want to go for familiar subjects. You want to go for MBBS or engineering or management because they are familiar subjects. When you go for a familiar subject, the familiarity means lot of people must have applied for it, and you will be part of the crowd. When you are part of the crowd, you have to compete with lot of talented people. You may get something of your choice, you may not get. There are lot of people who compete in the NEET exam, and NEET is not easy to crack. Very few people, the top they get the admission into MBBS. What happens to remaining is they're confused. Those who fail to make it to NEET doesn't mean they are totally useless people or ignorant or not intelligent people. It's only that limited seats are there, limited opportunities are there. So few people will get and many will not get it. Well, if you don't get into MBBS, the world will not come crashing down. There are other options. If I talk to you about audiology, as a person who has lived his life in this subject, dealing with the profession of audiology in different sectors, like in a medical college, teaching audiology to MBBS students and postgraduate students in pediatrics, postgraduate students in ENT. I have lived my life in the medical setup. I have also worked in industry where, because of the industrial noise and vibration, the hearing is impaired, and in general the emotional physiological health is also impaired. So I have worked in the industrial setup, preventing the damaging effect of noise and vibration to the employees of the industry. I have worked in the rehabilitation sector where people who are born with hearing impairment that makes them so-called deaf and dumb, or born with the other kind of disorders like mental retardation, cerebral palsy, or other birth defects that makes them intellectually subnormal, physical disabilities. I have the privilege of working with all these kind of people and helping them with their diagnosis and their treatment, bringing them back to the mainstream. In the education setup, The people with various kind of disabilities like hearing handicaps or mental handicaps, they have some specialized schools or sectors where they can learn to read, write, acquire academic skill and excellence, and become part of the mainstream. The disability should not prevent them from coming to the mainstream. So, I have the privilege of working in various sectors and have helped people with speech problems, language disorders, hearing impairment. So, what a audiologist do, if you ask, their options are so many that it's not adequate for me to explain you in one webinar what all they can do. Well, some of the things that they do, I'll just give you a glimpse of all that they are performing, they are doing. A person with the abnormal speech and language, or a person who loses his ability of speaking for whatever reason, due to aging, due to infection, diseases, due to accidents and trauma, injuries, how it feels. So, when you just think for a moment, if you lose your ability to speak, or your ability to hear, or your ability to understand human speech, what is going to happen to you? If this question I asked you, or anybody for that matter, it will be shocking. Without our ability to understand human communication, we may be reduced to near vegetative existence, living like animals. So that's very difficult. Such a life nobody wants. But such problem is affecting only few people. Well, the statistics says whether it is hearing impairment or audio vestibular is balance disorders, more than 10% of the people, general population, they have more or less some hearing and balance disorders that an audiologist is supposed to diagnose and treat. What about communication disorders like simple problems like fluency? A person may be stammering or stuttering. There have been many stars. The star in Mr. Bean, in real life, he had fluency disorder. Our own Hrithik Roshan, he had fluency disorders. Current President of United States of America, Joe Biden, he had stuttering problem. You see few success stories, but there are many people who have the frustration of living with a stuttering. In a film or a drama, a person who fumbles, stutters, is the comedian. People laugh at him. But what happens to him? He goes through the trauma, feels so miserable, feels bad. As a speech pathologist, we can definitely help that person overcome the fluency disorder. Think of a parent who have a child who is not able to speak. Not able to speak for various reasons. It can be damages inside the mouth, the lip, the palate, birth defects, or there can be some problem in the brain or hearing that makes it very difficult for the child to acquire normal speech or behave like a normal child. What happens to them? They have to live a life of disability. The parents who should be feeling very happy with a child, their life, their happiness, their world actually comes crashing down. They feel so frustrated. Well, a person who has lived his whole life as a normal person and later on, due to a cerebral stroke, becomes paralytic, loses his ability to understand human speech or speak like he used to normally. What happens to him? He cannot communicate his personal neurological degenerative changes like Parkinsonism, Alzheimer's. They make it very difficult for the person who is a grown up to speak normally and manage his life. No, it's so painful, so miserable. So there are lot of people who suffer speech problem, hearing problem, language disorders of not developing it or losing the language after developing it. There are people who have balance disorders. There are people who have swallowing disorders. They are not able to eat properly or swallow the food properly. What happens to them? Their life is miserable. They feel so bad, so sad, so helpless. Why? Why? Because audiologists are in short supply. Short supply all over the world. The audiologist and speech language pathologist, that's what the entire designation can be, or one can work only as a speech pathologist or speech language pathologist or speech therapist. There are specific subcategories under this profession. These qualified professionals are in short supply all over the world. So, because qualified audiologists, speech pathologists are not available everywhere, or if at all they are available, maybe one person is working in a medical college and he is working in a soundproof room, air conditioned soundproof room with all his modern gadgets for conducting the diagnostic assessments, the audiometer, the tympanometer, the brainstem evoked response or auditory steady state response, autoacoustic emission system, electronystagmography or video endoscopy, doctor speech, such equipments. He may be doing the assessment of hearing, assessment of balance, assessment of speech, assessment of language disorders. His hands are full. Why audiologists are not visible is one thing, they are so small in number. Second, when something is bad, that makes news. If there were lot of audiologists and they would have gone on the street demanding the government to give them jobs, the unemployed audiologist, speech pathologist would have made news. The media would have covered, oh, thousands of speech pathologists, audiologists are unemployed and government is not able to employ them. If that would have been the scenario, you would have known, okay, there is an audiologist or a speech pathologist. But unfortunately or fortunately, audiology profession is such, before a student completes his study, before he completes even his internship, many of them have already got an offer from some hospital, some medical college, some clinic to join them, because patients are suffering. Most of the established medical colleges, hospitals, multi-speciality hospitals, rehabilitation centers, they do not have the service or the facility of a qualified audiologist, speech pathologist. So they are waiting for people to complete their study and join them. Well, there are very few professions where you have the privilege that even before you complete your study, even if you before you have the degree certificate from the university, you have got a job offer. So at Institute of Health Sciences, which has been training students in this noble profession of audiology for 22 years, when somebody asks, youngsters when they join, they ask, sir, are there any campus selections? I said, yes, we do have campus selections, but very few students are able to attend the campus. Sir, why? Because most of them have already got jobs before they have even completed their studies. Well, the profession is good. Job prospects are very good. They are adequately remunerated. You feel happy being a productive person, solving the difficult challenges of the people. And Institute of Health Sciences prepares you for that. It's not just a bookish education. You need a proper mentoring, grooming. You join as an ordinary person. And at Institute of Health Sciences, the faculties, other staff members, they help you to become a professional. A professional has a unique attitude of empathy, compassion, care, concern, understanding. When you develop the soft skills as well as the professional skills, you become a complete person. There are very few institutes in India where international professionals visit on a regular basis. Because this is a very advanced science, research innovation is happening in Europe, America, Australia. Those professionals who are directly involved in such advanced activities and research innovation, some of them, they do visit on a regular basis. People from Australia, Europe, America, they have been coming to the Institute of Health Sciences, sharing their experience and expertise with the students of IHS. So IHS students get hands-on experience under the direct mentorship of national level experts or even international faculties. That prepares the mindset of a student to think big, think broad. IHS has been successfully helping the student to evolve as a complete professional. There are many who are working in foreign establishments like Australia, Middle East countries, USA, or Europe. Yeah, not everybody need to go abroad. India has a lot of potential. Lot of potential means India has a lot of people who are suffering without any service, without any facility. So if you decide to study audiology and decide to go ahead in this profession, opportunity will be just waiting for you to come and shoulder responsibility. So to be a doctor is definitely a very rewarding one. Becoming a doctor of audiology is a highly balanced one. At IHS, you will be helped to evolve as a suitable professional to take responsibility of the suffering humanity. When you decide to study audiology at IHS, you normally have to face screening. At preliminary screening, we used to conduct a medical aptitude test. A person who is having the aptitude should only enter the profession. The aptitude of helping people, solving problems, taking responsibility, that attitude or aptitude is essential to join such a program. And the institute's campus, which is built using vernacular architecture, it's like a modern Gurukul. You have the small river or a small mountain as your neighbors. The open ambience and a beautiful campus will make you think. Your minds will open. The technology of having a Wi-Fi campus, having e-libraries, having books and journals, that will be connecting you to information resources. But taking part in events like seminars, workshops, national level and international level symposiums, conferences, convocations, you will be part of such activity which is never going to be boring at all. The International Symposium on Audiological Medicine that is conducted every year, it attracts people from all over the world. In 2021, when the International Symposium on Audiological Medicine was conducted, professionals from 6 different time zones attended it. Because it's the COVID time, people did not come physically, but the professionals from Canada, USA, UK, Lebanon, Australia, India, different countries, Colombia, different countries, they acted as resource persons, and professionals from across the world participated in this event. The students of Institute of Health Sciences have the privilege of being part of such elite gathering. life will be very, very different. It will not be same when you attend such international events and become part of such elite gathering. Your self image will be completely transformed. IHS will make you a professional out of a normal teenager. I will expect you to introspect. Do you want such a balanced life as remunerative career with independence? Whether you want to do a job or have a private clinical practice is your choice. It's good for girls who are naturally a little communicative and kind hearted. They can solve the problems of the suffering families. It's good for boys. They can contribute to innovation, research. I will tell you one single example. Talking too many things may lose your focus. Recently, one of the alumni of this Institute of Health Science was handpicked by ISRO. ISRO is the space research organization of this country, which is preparing for Gaganyaan project. The manned mission, that is Gaganyaan, will have people who go to the outer space and come back with health problem. Even their health problem needs to be attended by audiologists because they will develop balance disorders. So if Institute of Health Science alumni can get selected in ISRO, can get into the prestigious universities of America, can establish series of clinics in Australia, well, you decide whether you want to make your mark in this profession as a specialized person in communication disorder, as an audiologist and speech language pathologist, and make a beautiful career for yourself and make your parents proud of you. We as teachers are definitely proud of the students of IHS. We feel so great about their performance, their achievements, their contribution. Well, IHS is a destination for people who want to make a rewarding, balanced career for themselves and enjoy life. Thank you very much. Have a good day. I'm very happy for your time that you could manage to listen to this webinar. We'll expect your queries and will be happy to respond. Thank you very much. Have a good day.